It's a funny story, but I got into theater while I was here. I was in a Geology 101 class my freshman year, and I overheard a couple of kids talking about a play they were doing, and I had been a part of that in high school, which was really just a hobby of mine at the time. But they asked me if I'd be willing to, come and audition for some stuff for the theater department, which was lacking males at that point in time. So I thought it might be fun to try, and I got into it, and I loved the kids in the theater department, and I loved the faculty, and I started doing a lot of plays there. And come my senior year, I had a semester to go, and Dr. Harris actually came and saw me in a musical and sat me down in his office and was like, I think you love being on stage, He's like, you're a good chemist, but I think you love acting. Have you ever thought about doing that? And he was really the first person that really sat me down and said, you should consider this if you hadn't considered it. Plus, he had come from California, so he knew that lifestyle, and he thought I'd enjoy it. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, if I don't give it a shot now, then I never will. So I might as well go for it. It'll be nice to live in California nonetheless, So I moved out there and started getting after it. Acting is a tough lifestyle. I've been at it for about a decade now, and I would say half that time I've made my living as an actor, and I've had to get creative in other times. For a while I was writing medical articles for the internet, just on different medical conditions, and that's how I was paying my bills. Now I do leather work, and I build furniture on the side when I need to make a little extra cash, or just to keep me from going crazy while I'm waiting for the next audition to come in. Agent Carter has opened some doors for me, mainly with better representation. It's a super competitive industry to be a part of, and thousands of new kids show up every year with big dreams. So I feel very fortunate to have made my living as an actor for the past couple years. In between the theatrical projects, I make most of my money doing commercials, which is also a super competitive market to be a part of. So luckily with something like Agent Carter, it's given me the opportunity to take meetings so that I can establish those relationships. I'm excited to see where this year goes, but I've always said, it's a tough job, but people make a mistake thinking that you have to be lucky. There is an amount of luck that goes into it, but at the same time, I firmly believe you get out of it what you put into it. People always can pick that I'm from the Midwest. They always say, where are you from? You're from the Midwest. And when I say Michigan, nobody's ever surprised. I think that's just a testament to the type of people that live in this area. We say hello to our neighbors, and we open doors for people, and we say please and thank you and things like that. And it stands out in a place like LA because it's kind of very egocentric, I think my background coming from the Midwest and my time at Albion definitely prepared me to stay humble and keep a level head and be willing to have a work ethic that a lot of people don't necessarily have. I always tell people that are trying to get into it, if you're willing to work hard, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb, because most people, for some reason, most people out there aren't. They want to get the highest reward for the least amount of work, you know what I mean? And the people who are the opposite of that, those are the ones who work consistently and in every aspect of filmmaking, from art department to camera operating to producing to acting, Albion was really a defining time in my life. I'm very in tune to the fact that I have become the person I am because of Albion College, and I feel very strongly that if I had gone to a bigger institution, that I may not have ended up on this path.